Hello. Today we're going to work on publishing our website somewhere other than code.org. There are a lot of different platforms that you can choose, and today we're going to be working with Repl.it, Repl.it. You're going to make an MCPS account linked with your Google Docs or your Google login. So what you need to do first is, as we're going through this, press pause as you need to, but start off with repl.it, Repl.it. And then you're going to do a sign up, unless you already have a Repl.it account. And let me log out so that I can show you a sign up. So you're going to click sign up and then click continue with Google. So you can go ahead and do that. Once you click continue with Google, you may not necessarily be at the exact same place as I am, but essentially you can click on your create. When you click on the plus sign, you might need to type in HTML to get an HTML file. And then you're going to have a default name of 3 random words. You can change this if you want, or you can go ahead and leave it. And then click Create Repl.it. So with this, we have a base website. Kind of the center area is our index file. We've got the ability to add files. We have a style sheet that is already there for us. So that's a little bit better than some other creation sites that we have. All right, your next step is to go ahead and go to code.org and find your final web page. I want you to capture everything. So highlight everything on your index page. And you're going to paste that into your Repl.it. Again, press pause as needed to complete these tasks. So now when I click run, I have my base website, but none of the CSS is there. So to get the CSS, I need to click on my style sheet on Repl.it. I'm going to navigate back to code.org. I'm going to click on my style sheet. I'm going to capture everything from my style sheet. You can use a Control A to capture everything and then a Control C to copy. And then I'm going to paste it. And now when I click run, I should have all of my components there. So some of the issues that you may find when you are doing this is some of your pictures may not be showing up. No problem. So the easiest way to do this is to have all of your pictures be a picture that is linked from an actual website. So instead of uploading the image to your code.org file, instead have all of your images actually have the actual link to where you found them. So you might have to go back to some of your pictures. I'm going to open up Creative Commons. So this might take you a little bit of time. I'm going to search for a pug image, maybe a poodle image. So let's say I wanted a different poodle image. I'm going to click on this one. And I'm going to give it a second to upload because remember, Creative Commons is a little bit slow. When you right click on the image, if you do a copy image address, this is going to work much better for you. So if I come back now to my poodle section, what I'm going to do with my image is instead of having that uploaded file, I'm just going to paste, delete this out, in between quotation marks, that link. Now when I click run, I'm going to have that picture. So that's the easiest way to get your pictures, is to, instead of uploading them, which you can do, you can add files here. So that is an option for you. You can add that file and then it'll work just like code.org. But I think the easiest way to do this is to just go ahead and copy that image link. And now you should have your base working project. So I can check. If I can link to my pug section, that works. Link to my poodle section is not working. Link to the middle of a different page. Oh, my second page isn't there. So I need to add a page. No big deal. I can come over into my file section, add a file. I want to have the exact same name as what I had in code.org. My second page was new.html, and I'm going to do the same thing, new.html. And I have my page. So now I can click on my new.html and I'm going to go to code.org, capture everything with a Control A and then a Control C to copy. And I'm going to now go back to my Repl.it and do a Control V. And now when I click run, I should be able to link to the middle of a different page. That works. Click to learn about pugs. That works. I'm going to go back to my main page and click run again. Link to the bottom of the same page. Great. And link to the bottom of a different page. So all of those works. I had left this dog picture open to again show how I could get that image for you here. So again, I'm going to go back to my image search, click on the image that I want, give the image time to load. I'm going to right click, copy image address. I'm going to go back to, this is on my new.html. Middle link, image. I'm going to, instead of having the dog.jpg, since I don't have that, I'm going to right click and paste, but let's try this. Actually, I'm just going to right click and paste. Let me delete this out, do a Control V to paste it. And then I want to, when I run, and I will link to the middle of a different page. I now have that picture and I can change what that class is. So I do have some class structure with my other image, class equals poodles. I'm going to put that same thing here. Class equals poodles. Okay, and now when I run and I go to that, it's going to have that image. Okay, so I have my class. Let me look at my style sheet. Lowercase poodles, great. Class equals poodles on it. And now I need to go ahead and get my source. And I need to change the one that I modified as well. So I'm on my new page, my class, my source. So now I want to do an H6 because all of your images should be linked with an H6. All your attribution should be linked with an H6. right, I have my attribution there, and then I do need to go back on my Creative Commons and get the correct attribution for this one because I changed the picture. I'm going to copy that and modify this on my index page. When I changed the picture, I should have done that at the very beginning. And that is after poodles come in 3 sizes. So I need to change this. And then on my new, I want to add the italicization of my attribution. That is one of your requirements on the project. So now I have everything that I need. I just need to personally modify that I am linking to this poodle section like I linked to the pug section. So on this index page, at the very beginning when I am linking to the pug section, I'm linking to pound pug. So on my poodle, I need to have that pound poodle. So if I look at my actual pug section after the pugs and poodles, I have that ID is equal to pug because an ID is linked with the pound sign. So on the poodle, I need to do the same thing. I have an H2 and I need to do an ID equal poodle. ID equal poodles. Okay, so now when I run, I link to the poodle section, so that works. All right, so that's how we publish to a new website. What you are going to turn into me is your URL at the very, very top. So on our assignment today, that's what you will submit when you go to the actual assignment, and it is the publish to a web page, and you go to submit this in student view. You're just going to turn in that URL. If you have any questions, I am happy to help. Otherwise, use this video as a guide to help you with publishing your website to a different source. Happy coding.